Welcome to Flash Pulp Episode 12. Tonight's story, Redmouth's Legacy, a Blackhall Tale, Part 6 of 6. This evening's episode is brought to you by Old Time Radio Extra, available at oldtimeradioextra.weebly.com. Looking for old time radio, kid? Sure you are. Old TR Extra has all the sources of Jim Jams and Flimflams indexed, so you don't need to go crawling up and down Google like some kind of mook. That's Old Time Radio Extra, available at oldtimeradioextra.weebly.com. Flash Pulp is an experiment in broadcasting fresh pulp stories in the modern age. 400 to 600 words brought to you Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tonight, we present the finale to our first Blackhall tale, as Thomas makes his final stand against his ursine captor. Next week, we return with a trinity of solo pieces, including another entry in the case files of Mulligan Smith. Redmouth's Legacy, a Blackhall Tale, Part 6 of 6. Written by J.R.D. Skinner, art and narration by Opopanax, and audio produced by Jessica May. A new type of waiting had begun, as man and beast watched the flames move voraciously amongst the brittle wood.
"What treachery is this? You would roast us both!" the bear roared.
"I will give you some advice, and what I give you will be free, not a spite-heavy trade." Thomas smiled, his smoky voice bobbing between his cracked lips. "If you head down to the river we have twice now conversed upon, your strength will surely knock back the great elms which hang over that water. And if you were to then rut the dirt clean, you could create a break and stop this contagion. At least, so long as the wind stays easterly. 'Twill not be easy, nor quick, but it'll keep this blasted hillock from balding entirely, and from letting the blaze spread to the lands beyond."
"Pray, do not think to inform me of how to fight such an enemy," the bear snarled, stepping forward.
The rending hooks of its front paws caught the light of the flames. It reared and bellowed then, its rage flooding the hilltop and valley below. Thomas raised the tip of his sword. "Until now I've not thought it likely that I might see my Mary again. But if pressed, I will gladly remove your head to save the time. I'm sick of your god-awful shouting and groaning. If you wish to taste the poison of my silver, then come, and quickly, as I have a date to keep." He had taken his full height as he talked, and despite the mighty bulk of the beast below, upon his perch his frame now towered over even that of the lord of this primordial forest. Without response, the bear sank upon its haunches, once again resting in the position it had so long held. Lowering his weapon, Thomas once again spoke. "Do not rest long. It will be a short time before even yonder valley begins to crackle." The albino moaned then, a forlorn cry of a being who has lost a child and must make do with what remains. Rolling forward, it took to its legs and began to push its way along the corridor of flames, picking up speed as it moved down the hill and out of sight. Blackhall stood against the roasting heat as long as he dare, and then slipped down the rocky scape and into the trees to the north, limping towards the smell of ocean salt. Flash Pulp is presented by http://skinner.fm. The audio and text formats of Flash Pulp are released under the Canadian Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 2.5 license.